the unsettling presence of Dexter Lumis.
At one time, Lumis struggled to find his footing in WWE.
Yeah, but Dexter seems more dangerous now than ever before.
His creepy style fits the Wyatts well.
I'm just glad he's not lurking in the shadows tonight.
The man who has everybody saying his name.
Like it or not.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, L.A. Knight!
Definitely set to make an impact in WWE.
You can see it in his eyes. L.A. Knight is amped for this one.
When according to Knight, the days of running your mouth without consequences are over.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
Turns it around with a chin lock.
Oof, driving the knee to the spine.
A clothesline. Was punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right in the face.
My God. Knee right on target.
Oh, the knee drop connects.
And Lumis saw it coming.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So,
Oh, God.
Stop in the leg.
Ooh.
Oh, what a forearm.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Lumis is showcasing his strength.
And I don't see Lumis relenting anytime soon.
Oh, stomping away. Great athleticism.
He turns it around on Lumis.
And Knight puts a quick stop to the momentum that was...
Middle rope.
Ooh.
Cover.
Shoulders are down.
Gets the shoulder up and one.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Vicious right forearm.
Oh, that'll swell up.
Power slam.
Straight into the pin. He forces a break before the count of 2.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2.
And Lumis able to reverse that. Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out.
From the opposition.
Ducks under.
Let's go behind. Back and forth. Counter after counter.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
What a forearm. Oh, strong impact. He's looking fairly drained.
Starting to feel the hurt here. Up high.
Purple Rainmaker. The ability Knight has crafted around the world was on display with that one.
I hope he kept the engine warm. This one could be over any...
Nice spins around. Here's the pop. BFT. Does that finish Lumis?
2 count. No, my, that was close.
It was almost all over. Almost a 3 count.
Yeah, talk about a close call.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes of the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this. Everything working against Lumis now.
Just like we discussed, he's trying to win Lumis, so he's at less than full strength when he's on the offensive. Looks like it's working. These men have given everything they have and more at this point.
This is a critical moment now to see who can find a way to keep going.
Up high, down low, leg drop.
Ripped all the way up.
Into a spine buster. Impressive. Oh, look at this.
Dexter Lumis with the elevated arm triangle. This could do it.
This is locked in deep.
Look at the agony. We could be near it.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
Watch out! Splash!
Will Lumis steal it? There it is.
Now the pin. No, he beats the count.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it.
We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
Packed crowd on their toes. This is what it is all about.
Burning hammer. From the top.
The Purple Rainmaker. Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
Here is your winner, LA Knight!
A loud victory tonight for LA Knight.
The reward definitely seems greater than the risk right about now, but we'll see how they feel once they get back to the locker room and hit the showers.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, has arrived. The fight is about to start.
We have learned that wherever McIntyre goes, brutality follows.
Right now, it is McIntyre who is leading the WWE Universe into battle.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre is as as physical as it gets. He is not afraid to get down in the dirt or throw hands.
Defiant, bold, Drew McIntyre bows to no man.
He is as in your face as they come. A mass of man ready to go to war.
A storm is coming.
And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Cargill walking to the ring like she owns the place.
Well, I wouldn't want to be the one to tell her she doesn't. Look at her physique.
The living embodiment of star power.
An athletic marvel about to impress once again.
And right here, right now is Jade's time to shine. And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament. Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner. Oof. Now look at this power. Ouch. Gutbuster.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
Stomping. Ouch.
And she's beginning to look a little weary. Momentum is running away from Cargill. Arm is trapped. Crossface submission. Will they tap?
Not a position you want to be in. Needs to break the submission somehow.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Kick to the gut.
Double under.
Future shot DDT. Turns it into a pin attempt. 2. Fends off the 3 count.
The end was in sight. Bam!
Headbutt.
Down right with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Raising the arm before 1.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight. Sky high.
She completely missed there.
Forearm club.
McIntyre with an incredibly...
Shots out quick. Claymore. That can finish Cargill off.
Kick out at 2.
She was barely able to get that shoulder up.
I cannot believe she had the wherewithal.
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago. Could be thinking of high-risk offense from the top.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Uh-oh.
And retaliates with a counter. Down across the neck. I don't know if Cargill can withstand much more of this.
And Cargill's looking for a solution. Just stomping every single part of his body.
Sliding into the ring now.
McIntyre looking highly...
You just love seeing him get knocked down a peg.
Oh.
And targeting the leg there.
The body's limits are being reached here.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
And he he turned it around. Bang, right in the face.
Future shot, DDT.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
And a win! That may be one of the biggest wins of his career.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
Jade Cargill stunned with this loss.
What an effort by Drew McIntyre. A big win.
Here comes 5 feet of fury.
And she's got backup.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
She's held the SmackDown, Raw, and Women's Tag titles on multiple occasions each.
The second woman in WWE history to win the Women's Triple Crown. Here comes Jimmy Uso.
From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso, a truly dynamic competitor with a devastating super kick.
And Jimmy is always moving in the ring. He loves to take flight, but he'll bend the rules if he needs to. Jimmy Uso is always willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And that's exactly what I'm afraid of. Jimmy Uso is hungry for power.
Get used to it, Byron. We are about to witness the ascent of Jimmy Uso.
Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room. Ousted from the event moving forward.
Locks up. Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner.
Gets lifted into position. Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Just disrespectful.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally.
Ooh! Insult to injury.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower.
Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Wait a minute.
Wait. Feet are on the ropes.
Just kicks out.
That was a long 2 count there.
Boom! Boom, and he manages to reverse.
Dropped with a suplex.
Alexa Bliss has seen a lot of success here in WWE. I imagine that has to be intimidating when you're facing up against her, right, Corey?
I mean, it can be, Cole, but a lot of Alexa Bliss's success comes from her confidence, which her opponents often can't match. She gets in their head. If you can be just as confident as Bliss, or even more so, you can have a fighting chance to actually do it.
Devastating elbow.
Manages to reverse it.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Oh! Super kick.
Slips away just in time. Oh, punishing.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps.
Golly, an endless trampling there.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
Boom! Devastating clotheslines. And the calf kick as the icing on the cake.
Insult to injury. Bliss only had sinister intentions with that move.
Definitely more pain. Alexa Bliss twisted Bliss.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
2. He kicks out somehow.
Somehow, someway, escapes defeat.
Still alive.
Alexa definitely thought that was it. And now she's asking herself, what else can I do?
Eats a punch to the face.
And Jimmy puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
The angry Uso looking for the upper hand.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Ooh, vicious body shot.
Oh. Boom! Good defense from him.
One counter met by another. These two showing how well they know each other.
Super kick!
And a stomp to the gut.
Oh my! Turn that around and spiked him.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
And Alexa gets out of dodge. Powerbomb. Jimmy with a game ender.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
There's 2. What a kick out at 2.
Bliss showing that she's 10 feet of fight in a 5-foot package.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. And the WWE Universe is making their appreciation for these Oh, Sister Abigail from Bliss.
Did Bliss end it there?
He kicked out at 2.
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
I'm not sure how Alexa wasn't able to seal the deal after that. Calculating the next move here. The damage is really piling up now.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP. What in the world? Shoulders down.
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
Alexa Bliss with Sister Abigail. Can Alexa clinch this one?
And the victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Jimmy Uso fell short and lost the match.
The eerie aura surrounding Alexa Bliss seems to have doubled now.
She's turned her twisted dreams into reality here tonight.
comes 6'8", 385 pounds of chaos.
The following contest is a championship tournament first round match. Making his way to the ring from Sherricksburg, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
I'll tell you this much, the monster of all monsters is more than just a nickname.
This monster has stood toe-to-toe with every giant in WWE and slain them all.
The EST is here. This is going to be good.
And the opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions,
Bianca Belair, truly an inspirational superstar here in WWE.
Yeah, she's looked up to by fans all across the globe, as well as her peers in the locker room.
How can you blame them, Byron? Bianca's a perfect example of hard work paying off.
The EST Bianca Belair always has such a big smile on her face.
Well, that's just because Bianca hasn't realized you're down here yet.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
Driving them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control. In a weakened state here, guys.
Oh, that'll rock you.
Ooh, and fights back.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Corey, what does Strowman have to focus on in this match? What has he got to do to gain the upper hand?
Braun Strowman needs to assert that big country power, that natural, inhuman strength that allows him to chop full-grown human beings like they're action figures.
Someone call a dentist.
And he retaliates. Stopped cold with a body block.
Oh, man, watch this. Freaking power.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. Belair with the wherewithal to avoid that. That move from...
Here we have a pin attempt. To 3.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Bianca back. Countering that offense. She was close to the end there.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close. Oof. Ooh, that is just scary agility from Strowman.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Into a gutbuster.
Nice. Connecting with a standing moonsault. It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
He narrowly avoids the count.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
The EST is WWE with a standing shooting star. It's still hanging on.
Just barely, but it counts. Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
Uh-oh. He connects with a counter. Boom, what a punch. He's been put through the ringer tonight.
In a tournament situation, the physical pain just keeps piling up.
It's unfortunate, but it's true. Dominating shoulder tackle.
Oh, measuring their opponent, little gut wrench.
Yokosuka cutter.
This could do it.
2, and she kicks out at 2.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point.
Into a gutbuster.
Nice.
Oh, that'll flatten you right out. Bianca with a standing shooting star.
There's 2. Bianca Belair with the victory.
Here's your winner,
And Bianca picks up another win here.
Wow. We just saw a Monster Slayer strike right before our very eyes.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that. And a stomp to the gut, too. Evades the attack.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Up and down, like being manhandled by a bear.
There's a lot of risk involved in a tables match. How do you overcome that sort of danger, Corey?
Well, it's all about timing, Cole. You have nanoseconds to react in a tables match. Seeing that clearly determines who walks out the victor here. Thunder's club comes down. Very effective.
He's quick to get out of the way there. Getting set up in the corner now.
Forearm to the kidney.
Driving the shoulder into the midsection.
And a club to the back. Moonsault. Now heading outside.
Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, as Belair is clearly looking to prove she is the toughest competitor around these parts.
She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
She goes back into the ring.
And what's she gonna do at this table?
Set up a buffet. What do you think she's gonna do, Saxton?
McIntyre scorching on the warpath there.
There is no caging the Scottish Warrior. Not anymore.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Put down face first.
He puts him into the corner.
You're ready to count, Byron.
Here we go.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Tackles ruthless.
Uh-oh.
And saw what was coming there.
Bianca Belair with the power. K.O.D. Can that finish McIntyre?
Look at the power of Bianca Belair.
Oh, deadlift power slam.
It seems like she's looking to take things up a notch or two.
Yeah, she's definitely got something big planned with this table. Caught in a bad spot.
Sends him through the table. What a win.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
And going through that table was the exclamation point on this match. An emphatic tables match victory.
McIntyre is no easy target.
There's a lot on the line in this semifinals match. These superstars are determined to reach that ultimate final round.
This final match is so close, these competitors can taste it.
That's some serious motivation for them to give this fight their all. It should be a fun one to watch.
And follows it up with a discus clothesline. Just pounding away. Just grounding and pounding. Producing a trampling. Now heading up the cage.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
She's taking off up the side of the cage here. Taking in the view now from the top of the cage. She is down, and she must be out.
We might need medical assistance out here.
Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
This is what he's been training for. This moment right here.
Sent crashing down to the canvas.
I don't know how you could even move after a fall like that.
Well, the odds of coming back from that are insurmountable.
And now he needs to hurry, needs to escape.
She's down, crashing to the mat from the top of the cage.
Someone call the paramedics.
That looked like an awful landing. We need help out here.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
And he crashes back down before getting too far.
The decision to start climbing so soon turned out to be a costly one.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Boom. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
STO. What now?
Belly stop.
Oh.
Kick lands.
Middle rope.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, the confines of the steel cage have to play a role in game planning, right? You can't just do things the typical way.
Yeah, there really is no breathing room in there, Michael. If you try to pick up the pace, there's still always...
Block the arm drag. Roll right into a pinning combination. Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Oh, God. Face first.
Oh, God.
A rake of the face.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
Clothesline.
Strong forearm. No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Trying to end this right now. Oh, wait a second.
Feet are on the ropes. This is illegal.
Not time to expect victory yet. Trapping the arm.
STO. Bliss adding a little insult to injury.
Cover here. Is it enough? He's able to kick out before 2.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Low drop kick hits the target.
One step ahead there.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Oh, a weakening arm breaker.
Damage to the shoulder is definitely going to hamper your ability to fight.
From the top.
You saw that being telegraphed. Ooh.
Firing up the WWE fans and then delivering a big jumping elbow drop.
And you have to think moves like that are why LA Knight is so confident.
Just one of many reasons Knight is the real deal. The megastar looking for it.
BFT. Bliss is absolutely laid out.
Oh my God.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
It is unreal that this match is still going on.
The megastar looking for it.
There it is. BFT.
Will Knight end this?
2 count.
And he did it. Big win inside the cage.
Here is your winner, LA Knight!
An always thrilling steel cage match. Unpredictable to the very end, but there's the survivor.
Okay, I'll give it to him. LA Knight just keeps silencing doubters.
These superstars have battled through and finally made their way to the final round.
It all comes down to this. All the work, all the effort, all for this moment.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Uh-oh. Look at the power.
And a bad landing.
He's able to counter that. He catches Knight with a counter.
Just muscling up their opponent. What a gut-wrench powerbomb.
He kicks out before the count hits 2.
Still early goings here for these men.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre. Ooh, stop to the tummy.
Tummy?
Middle rope. Boom, impact. Corey, in an Extreme Rules match, what do you think is the best winning strategy?
Winning, Cole. In an Extreme Rules match, you basically have to settle for merely surviving. But to answer your question, I'd say stay tough. Never let your opponent see the toll this especially violent match is taking on you. If you show weakness, it'll only embolden them to strike harder.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire.
tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep, destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Great power.
Inverted suplex. Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go.
He grabbed the ladder. This is either going to pay off or completely backfire. Yikes. That ladder really rung their bell.
Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
Yeah, but Knight needs to remain resourceful in this situation.
Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
Eludes the attack.
Uh-oh. Oh, great wherewithal there.
Knight managing to get some control back now.
Brief sign of adrenaline from LA. He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex. And now gets tossed into the ring. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Oh, looks like it's time. Direct takedown. Got the shoulders down.
Countered into a new cover. Strong kick out there.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
McIntyre's just so dominant.
Scary to think what Drew has in boom! Claymore delivered. That could be curtains for Knight.
Shoulders are down. Somehow he kicked out.
Unreal. Unreal to kick out there.
Not only unlikely, downright extraordinary.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken.
Oh, man. Turned it into a statement DDT.
Double takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at him. Kicks out after one.
Wow.
Great defense by Knight.
Knight managing to get some control back now.
Now's a chance for Knight to get back into this match.
And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
LA has run into a roadblock. The workmanlike approach of McIntyre, just doing whatever it takes to lock up a win here tonight.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again.
The countdown has begun.
Turns that in his favor. What a boot.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. He is obviously taking way too much pleasure in this right now. Big elbow.
Oh, my God, what an elbow. Cover on Knight. But can he kick out? Drew McIntyre did it.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
LA Knight upset by the loss here.
This is just what happens when you mess with the Scottish Warrior.
The following contest is a tables match and is for the Internet Championship.
Just look at this specimen, carved from marble. He's not a Greek god, he's a Scottish god.
Drew McIntyre in peak physical condition. He is focused and he is ready for a fight.
And there is no telling what he might do here tonight. Such a deadly offensive arsenal we always see when Drew McIntyre competes.
And now McIntyre's become a ticking time bomb capable of massive damage.
Supreme confidence on the face of the Scottish Warrior.
A man who is ready for battle.
He is preparing to go one-on-one with one of the most destructive forces in WWE, in Damian Priest.
Priest is here, ready to deliver some punishment. Priest is a superstar who uses his size and power to dominate foes.
Damian moves extremely well for a man his size, making him even harder to contend with.
Now trust me, there is nothing easy about taking Priest on.
Even on his own, Priest is intimidating as ever.
The size, the strength, Damian Priest is the total package.
And he's not afraid to use it to his advantage.
Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Internet Champion, Damian Priest.
Anytime this title is defended, it's a big fight feel. And there's an argument to be made that defending the title is even harder than winning it, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. You've got your name in the history books. Now it's about what kind of legacy you're going to leave. And that comes down to how you respond to your challengers.
What a press slam!
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Oh, from the rope.
Mounting.
Uh-oh.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Got out of there at the perfect time. Oh! That hurt.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
What a barrage of stomps.
Foot was in overdrive there, and the challenger is rocked.
The Archer hitting the bullseye with punishing accuracy.
Damian Priest taking care of business.
We're about to take a trip.
Seven heaven choke slam.
Devastating maneuver by the champion.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it. Clothesline!
The champ taking a bit of damage.
Yeah, and after that, McIntyre looked like he's been putting in the extra work.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Catches the kick. Clothesline takes him down.
Forget about it.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? McIntyre getting ready. From way up. You gotta be kidding me.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Ooh.
Check out the power of McIntyre. Air raid crash.
And he avoids with...
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
He's heading back to the ring.
Lands an elbow.
Caught the leg.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Priest elevating his opponent. Priest with the elevated flatliner.
Priest throwing everything he's got at McIntyre.
He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
Damian Priest with an homage to his idol with a little crucifix powerbomb.
The champ might have just sealed things.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
He's able to reverse it. Hoisted up high here.
He retains the title. Damian Priest remains champion.
Here is your winner, and still the Internet Champion, Damian Priest!
He wasn't giving up that title. No way.
A pretty impressive defense. Challengers might think twice before coming at him now.